Well, good evening, football fans, and welcome to Archers Field here in Antwerp, Ohio, as we are getting ready for varsity football action on this Friday night. It is week number 4 of the varsity campaign and week number 1 of the GMC schedule for varsity football tonight. The Aces come in to Archers Field with an 0-4 record after taking losses at the hands of Patrick Henry, Crestview, and Eden last week. So looking to put their first win under their belts. It'd be great to pick one up in the Green Meadows Conference as well. Archers are off to a pretty good start, though, so we'll see how things go when they kick it off here, coming up in about 3.5 minutes from right now. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Brian Williams is here with me tonight, operating the iPad camera. And as you can probably tell, first off, we are on the visitors' side of the field. They have a very small press box here on the main side of the field, or the home side of the field, and that is completely full. So we and a couple of our media cohorts are here, and we are on the visitors' side for the action here tonight. So you'll sort of have a reverse angle view for the game of this evening. Also, we're just going to, we've got our fingers crossed. Hopefully everything will work out okay. But we do want to just remind you, just in case, that we do have the sun blasting right in at us directly from across the field, which makes it hard for us to see to begin with. But also that runs the chance that we could have some overheating problems with the iPad. So we've got the We've got a backup on standby just in case. Hopefully we won't have to have any issues with that this evening. We'll be able to get everything in, but we do want to make everybody aware that if that happens, again, we'll try to get back on YouTube as quickly as possible. And you also might want to check the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page should an outage occur, because sometimes we'll be able to pop onto Facebook quickly right away and then be able to go back to YouTube later, like we did last week at Eden. So hopefully that won't be the case, though, and we'll be able to get the game in without any problems here tonight. As the sun sets, it should cool off, and hopefully, again, we won't have any issues this evening. And we do want to say thank yous to our underwriters that are making our coverage possible here this evening. We want to say a big thank you to our diamond level supporter, that, of course, our platinum level supporter, and that is ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park and online at www.arcsolinc.com. And we also want to say a big thank you to all of our diamond level supporters underwriting all of our Aces Sports broadcasts. They are the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Our good friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. And a big thank you to the Hicksville Pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville. Your good neighbor pharmacy, offering a full line of pharmaceutical services as well as medical equipment, over-the-counter medications, and more. You can stop by and see them in downtown Hicksville. And if you need to, feel free to give them a call, 419-542-6218. So thanks to all of them. And as you can see, the Archers taking the field here. It is homecoming night. I know it's only week number 4, but it is homecoming night tonight for the Antwerp Archers. And they had the parade and all of the festivities down on the field before the game. So they are definitely going to be looking to put one in the win column tonight for their homecoming. The Aces, of course, like I said, they're ready to put one in the win column as well, as they've been 0 for the first 3 games of the season on the non-conference side of things. So looking ready to get back into the Green Meadows Conference. I also want to let you know that, again, we're up in, this is a small press box, so we may have some issues with the camera angle, especially on one end of the field. And I'm going to do my best to be able to call the action for you, but I only have a very limited space that I can move around in as well. And we don't want to knock over any of our equipment. That we've got a couple things that are they're not precarious. Well, they're close to being precariously balanced on something. So we're going to get by as best we can and bring you the action here tonight. And again, we've got some issues, and we may have some issues, like I said, here till the sun goes down, because the sun is literally right into our eyes. So this was, I don't know what it is, but a lot of times on the visitors' side, we run into this issue where you get the sun right in your eyes late in the afternoon. We do want to say a big thank you, though, in all seriousness, to Mr. Altimus, the athletic director here at Antwerp High School, for allowing us to be here, giving us the space. We appreciate that very, very much. And they're getting ready to tee things up, and it looks like the Archers will be kicking off to the Aces to get things started here tonight. And I'm going to try to step up here so I can sort of see what's going on. If you hear a large thud, it's because I've fallen off this little platform.
And I swear I will not laugh too much.
Again, the visibility not very good here. So we'll get ready to get things started. There's the kick. Scooped up by the Aces, and like I said, I'm looking through a window with all sorts of glare, and it hasn't been cleaned in 10 years, so I can barely see. Number 8, that's Brant Langham with the carry. Gets it out to, let's see where they're going to mark it, about the 24-yard line. They have absolutely, oh, there's a flag on the play. So a block in the back, that'll be a 10-yard penalty against the Aces. They'll march it back. So that will move the Aces back. It'll be 1st and 10. But that's going to be down around the 12, 13-yard line. You can see on the 13-yard line, 1st and 10. Brody Balzer, the Aces quarterback. It's on the other side of the coin. It'll be Carson Altimus, I believe, tonight for the Archers. Quick handoff and nothing doing. They swarm him down with a loss of about a yard or two. And again, I apologize if I don't always identify the players, whatever. Like I said, I've got the way the window can't be removed and the sun is glaring off of it, and I can barely see through. There's like a white sheen. So I'm sounding like I'm really being a whiner, and I apologize for that too. So I will stop complaining, and we'll just do the best we can. I appreciate you bearing with me here tonight, at least for the first part of the evening. Balls are split backs on either side, and we'll see whether he got him to jump or if somebody flinched on the offensive line. And he got him to jump, so 5 yards the easy way for the Aces. It'll still be 2nd down, but now it'll be 2nd and 7 instead of 2nd and 12. Balzer tries it again. Archers hold steady this time. Balzer hangs onto the ball himself, picks up a little positive yardage, gets out close to the 20-yard line. And they're saying actually the ball was carried at that time by Klima. So both Balzer and Klima in the backfield. And Klima's going to take the snap. So evidently Klima's being the quarterback tonight. Ball's caught and hit, and that should be good enough for 1st down yardage. Out to about the 25-yard line, it looks like. So I didn't, like I said, it's really kind of hard to see from where we are right now. So looks like Aaron Klima is taking a stab at quarterbacking here tonight. He'll pitch it back to Balzer. Balzer tucks it under, goes forward, and maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be about 2nd and 10 for the Aces. Ball now on the 24-yard line, they say. And a whistle, and that'll be another encroachment penalty on the Archers. So Aces have picked up 10 yards on penalties in this opening offensive drive. And that'll make it a 2nd and 6 now with the 5 extra yards. Move the ball out to the 29-yard line. Again, Langham in motion. Klima with the snap. Handoff, and nothing doing. They were waiting for Balzer that time. As soon as he got his hands on the football, they swarmed him down. So that'll be probably another loss of a yard or two. Make it 3rd and 8 now for Hicksville. Airs it out. Got a man.
Froze. It's okay now, but it froze then.
So the Aces, after the incomplete pass, drop back to punt. Ball in the air. Caught, and that's number 24 for Archers, working his way up. Returned by Reed Leasty. .45-yard line of the Aces.
Every so often it does freeze.
High snap, pass, caught. Ultimus, the quarterback. I can't see who he's heading. He goes out of bounds on the far side of the field. And that was number 21, Landon Brewer, with the catch and run for a first down for the Aces. They'll take it down to the 17-yard line, where Antwerp will have it 1st and 10. Himself gets around the corner and goes out of bounds. Looks like he might have got a yard. Well, they're going to give him 3. Take it 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line. Again, a high snap, quick handoff, and the Aces take him down with minimal gain. That'll be back around the original line of scrimmage, it looks like. On the other side, yep, to the 16-yard line to make it 3rd and 9. So it's 3rd down and a long 9 for Archers. Ultimus looking downfield, puts the ball in the air, caught. Dives forward, and that should be first down yardage for Antwerp. Brewer makes the grab again for the Archers. And it'll be first and goal from inside the 5 now for Antwerp. Looking to put the first points of the night onto the scoreboard. Handoff. Working his way through traffic and into the end zone he goes. That's number 24, Reed Leasty, with a 3-yard run. Touchdown, Antwerp. The Archers draw first blood here tonight. Their score comes with 7:34 to go in the opening quarter here at Archer Field. So it's an early 6-0 lead now for the Antwerp Archers, and they're going to set up to kick for the conversion. Kick is up and good. So it's a 7-0 lead for the Antwerp Archers with 7 minutes and 34 seconds to go here. Action on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Glad to have you here with us, Bill and Brian, bringing you the action tonight. Oop. Nope, that one's gone forever. So one of our old rosters that we didn't need wasn't. We had a gust of wind came through, and oh well. So we'll get ready for the change of possession, and the Aces will get the ball on offense once again. Archers will kick it off to Hicksville. There's the kick. It's a low one. Scooped up. And a reverse handoff. Coming back towards us. Bouncing off of one defender and getting a few extra yards. That's Brody Langham, or Brant Langham, excuse me. Brant Langham gets it across the 45-yard line near midfield. It'll be at the Aces, looks like about the 48-yard line to start off this offensive stanza. So the Aces on good shape to go on offense here. Handoff from Klima goes nowhere. Klima gets ready to take the snap. Drops back to throw, puts the ball in the air, caught across midfield. Breaking free, diving forward, close to first down yardage. Langham once again with the catch and run, and he will get the first down. Move the chains for the Aces. Clock continuing. Nope, yeah, okay, there it goes. Pause the clock for a moment to move the chains, and now it's back in action. 6.5 minutes to go here in our opening quarter. Klima, a piece of that ball when it cleared Klima's hands as it started having a wild trajectory as it went over the lineman. 2nd and 10 now for the Aces. Again, ball at the Archers' 42-yard line. It's Antwerp leading the Aces 7-0 here in the first quarter. Week number 4 of the high school football season. Klima pitching back to Balzer. Balzer manages to evade one, gets past another. Brody still churning his legs. He gets inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of a few. Excuse me, that would be the 40-yard line, so he gets to the 39. So it's a 3rd and 7 for the Aces. Klima with the snap. Aaron puts the ball in the air and incomplete. Nice timing by the defender. The intended receiver was Caden Steffel, number 5. I think that was Parker Moore, number 10 for the Archers, that timed it just right. He hit Steffel right as the ball got into his hands, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Bring up 4th down for the Aces. So 4th and 7 on the Archers' 39-yard line. George Green comes into the backfield along with Balzer on either side of Aaron Klima. Ace is going to go for it here on 4th down. Look for the hard count, and they'll talk about it. Timeout on the field. Ace is looking at a 4th and 7. And they come out in formation. They take a look at the Archers' defense and then call timeout. So we'll see what they come up with here. Our first timeout of the game. Again, 5:25 to go here in quarter number 1. Bill and Brian, we're over on the visitors' side. We're in the visitors' press box here at Archer Field in Antwerp, Ohio. Glad to have you with us on the HIX-TV YouTube channel with our live stream coverage tonight. Week number 4. Next week, we're back in the friendly confines as the Aces will be at home. I think they host the Wayne Trace Raiders. Then we'll go on the road the following week. We'll visit Pilot Country, do a game at Ayersville. And then the last Friday of September 30th, I believe it is, will be homecoming weekend for the Aces. And the Paulding Panthers will be the homecoming weekend opponent. Hard to believe, but yeah, that'll be week number 7. There'll be 3 weeks left to say weekend. Back in action, it's 4th and 7. Klima fakes the handoff, the pitch, and he's going to be dropped for a loss back at about the 48-yard line. So whatever the Aces had planned falls apart. Klima is sacked, and the Aces will turn it over on downs to the Antwerp Archers at about their own 48-yard line. With 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in our opening quarter. The sun slowly sinking lower and lower in the west, but not quickly enough. It's still mighty, mighty warm, especially when we've got when you got a window in front of you. It just sort of like cranks the heat up just a little bit. Ryan's lucky; he's got the open air.
Not helping much.
Carson Altimus puts the ball in the air. It's caught. Still wrestling around. They finally bring him down. Receiver was number 10. That's Parker Moore. Moore gets it across the 50 to the Aces, just about the Aces' 46-yard line. Altimus hangs onto it himself, evades one tackle. They get him around the midsection, and they'll drop him for about a 1-yard loss. He might have made it back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see where they mark it. It's going to be 3rd down and either 4 or 5. They're going to say he made it back to the original line of scrimmage, so 3rd and 4 now. for the Archers. Ultimus with the snap, rolling out, looking downfield, pitches it. Ball's caught. And now we're going to have a bit of a conference here. Looks like there's a flag on the play. So we'll see how this all works out. The flag is at about the 34-yard line, and that's where the ball is. But they have not moved the down marker or the yard markers yet, as the officials are talking. And the man in the white. So that's a big ouch for the Archers as they get flagged for a 15-yarder offensive pass interference. So take away the catch and run and the gain for first down. And instead, it's going to be third down, and they're going to back up quite a ways. They're going to move that ball all the way back to the 39-yard line of the Archers. So it's going to be 3rd and 19 now for Antwerp, with 3:59 to go here in the opening quarter. So the Archers shoot themselves in the foot that time. And they take a big loss in the penalty yards. A 3rd and 19. Ultimus tries the hard count, see if he could get 5 easy ones. Ultimus, ball in the air. Caught, and he's still on his feet, heading towards the end zone. This is going to be 6. Couldn't see his number from here. See if we can track that down. At 21, Landon Brewer, as on a 3rd and 19, takes it to the house into the end zone. Another extra point attempt coming up here for the Archers. Go up by 2 scores. And that one is also good. So Antwerp, after picking up a 15-yard offensive penalty, facing a 3rd and 19, Ultimus completes a pass to Landon Brewer. And that goes 61 yards into the end zone to put the Archers up now 14-0 with still 3 minutes and 28 seconds to go in our opening quarter. So again, the Aces find themselves a little bit behind the 8-ball early on in the game. You still have a lot of football left to go here on this Friday night, though. So good crowd is to be expected from Hicksville, making the short trip to Antwerp to root the Aces on here tonight. Again, it is homecoming night for the Archers, so they've got all kinds of special stuff that was going on before the game. Good crowd here tonight. We're going to keep the live stream going for halftime, but we're not going to guarantee it's going to be a great presentation of the halftime shows. Both bands will be facing the other side of the field, but Brian and I will take a break, so we'll keep things rolling here. And we'll just step aside from the microphones and let you enjoy the rear angle view of the halftime show with the Aces Pride and the Archers Marching Band. So, once again, Antwerp getting ready to kick the football off to the Aces. ready to go here. Number 61, Kendrick Robinson, the kicker. Ball in the hands of Langham. And again, Langham with a good run. So Langham will get out to about the 44-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Aces. Klima again taking over the reins as quarterback for Hicksville tonight. Klima fakes the pitch back. Quick hitter to Langham. Langham will get maybe a yard, and they'll bring him down. It'll be 2nd and 9. Langham will get it to about the 46-yard line. Short gain. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Aces as we go below 3 minutes left here in our opening quarter. The lights have come on here at Archer Field. Klima, ball in the air and incomplete. That was Steffel, the intended receiver. So 3rd and 9 now for the Aces, still at the 46-yard line. Clock stops, 2:28 to go in our opening quarter. Klima working his way through traffic, quarterback keeper, and he'll pick up a couple, but he'll be well short of 1st down yardage. He'll get it to about the 48-yard line, where it'll be 4th down and about 7 for the Aces. And looks like they're switching a lot of personnel around. And it looks like balls are on the field, dropping back, getting ready to punt. Snap. Brody gets his foot into it. Nice punt. Going to roll way back, and it's going to be down by the Aces at about the 6-yard line. So Balzer with a good punt and a nice Aces roll, and good special teams play as they'll pin the Archers deep for the last 90 seconds or so of this first quarter. Minute 34 to go here in quarter number 1. And again, it's the Archers leading the Aces 14-0 here at Archers Field. And they'll get ready to get back on offense. Again, the ball at the 7-yard line. 1st and 10, Antwerp. It'll be a keeper. Ultimus working his way through traffic. Ultimus down the sideline. He's going to step out at about the 42, 43-yard line. So he gets them the breathing room they need and steps out of bounds to stop the clock. So they're going to say his foot actually went out of bounds at the 40. So 1st and 10, Antwerp from the 40-yard line. 1:24 to go here in quarter number 1. outside, and that one hit the ground. That'll be an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Archers. Threw that one down around his shoelaces and grabbed it, but not before it hit the ground. Ultimus dropping back, ball in the air, off the hands and incomplete. Intended receiver was number 13, Caden Winslow. But again, went right off of Winslow's hands and brings up 3rd and 10 and stops the clock with 1:15 left to go here in our first quarter. Again, Ultimus laterals out, caught. 1st down yardage and more. That was Leasty making the grab, and Leasty across midfield to the Aces 47-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Archers. Clock continuing to roll. A minute to go here in quarter number 1. And that's going to be Ultimus hanging on to it himself. Ultimus out to about the 45-yard line, and he'll get swarmed under. Just a little bit shy. Pickup of a couple, make it 2nd and 8. And we'll see if they get one more play off here before quarter number 1 comes to an end. Archers, they might be able to get one more snap in. Working on a 2nd and 8. Caught. And not quite 1st down yardage. The grab made by number 3. That's Camden Fuller. And the junior gets him a little closer to 1st down yardage and stops the clock with 4.5 seconds to go by stepping out of bounds. So it'll be 3rd and 3 for the Archers. Hand off to number 24. And he's going to power down to about the 25-yard line. So Reed Leasty will get him a 1st down, and they'll be in great field position to start quarter number 2 coming up here in about a minute from right now. That's the end of the first quarter from here at Antwerp Archers Field. And after 1, it's the homestanding Archers on their homecoming night, leading the Aces 14-0, our first quarter score. Well, while we got some time here between quarters, I'll say a thank you to some of our underwriters, a couple of our diamond level supporters making our coverage possible from Archers Field here tonight. A big thank you to APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, offering welding, powder coating, robotic packing and palleting solutions, and lots more. And looking to hire. They're looking to add to their team. If you'd like to find out more about the opportunities available, check them out online at aptmfg.com/careers. They'd love to hear from you. You can fill out an application and upload your resume online. Want to thank them so very much. Again, that's APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks also to the Hicksville Pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, your good neighbor pharmacy with full-service pharmacy for you and your family. Also, over-the-counter medications, medical supplies, gift cards, snacks, and lots more. Stop by and see them. They're one of the hallmarks of downtown Hicksville. We want to thank the Myers family so very much for their diamond-level support of all our Aces Sports broadcasts. The Hicksville Pharmacy in downtown Hicksville, Ohio. You can give them a call at 419-542-6218. Ready to get quarter number 2 underway. And again, the Archers with a 1st and 10 at the Aces 25-yard line. Ultimus, not much there, maybe a yard. That was Leasty with the carry, and they'll give him credit for a couple. So it'll be 2nd and 8 for Antwerp. Ball in the air. Caught and a touchdown. Catch made by Camden Fuller from 23 yards out into the end zone. Touchdown Antwerp, and they'll go up now 20-0 with 11:21 to go. Get ready for another conversion attempt. Their kicker, again, Ty Jackson, number 12, just a freshman. Jackson gets his leg into it, and he gets over the crossbar. He's 3 for 3 tonight, and that makes it 21-0 as the Archers go up over the Aces by 3 touchdowns here at Archers Field. We'll get ready for another kickoff, and the Aces go back on offense. Bill and Brian, again, glad to have you here with us from the upper level of the visitors' press box here at Archers Field. Again, glad to have you with us. As the sun creeps lower, it's just about behind the trees, just about. Hopefully that'll improve some of our visibility here. Aces will get ready to receive the kickoff here. Archers will line up and get ready to kick it off to Hicksville. It's a low one, kind of a squib kick. And winds up in the hands of Langham, and Langham taken down at about the 25-yard line, where the Aces will have it 1st and 10 with 11 minutes and 16 seconds to work with here in the second quarter. They've got Balzer back under center now, well, taking the snap on that play. And pick up of maybe a couple yards. Out to about the 36, 37-yard line. Green with the carry. They're going to give him credit for 2. 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Balzer puts the ball in the air. And they're going to say it is a catch, and then he's down immediately. Langham made the grab, but fell down, and then they touched him, so he was down right away. But he'll get across the 30 to about the 32-yard line to make it 3rd and 3 for the Aces. Again, balls are rolling out, puts the ball in the air off the hands of Steffel and incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and 3 for Hicksville. So Hicksville with a 4th and 3 staring him in the face. Ball on the 32-yard line of the Aces. And they're going to drop back to punt. Balzer puts his foot into it. He's had a couple good punts tonight. This time, though, picked up at about the 40-yard line. And a nice return. That was number 21. Landon Brewer. And Brewer is going to get across the 45-yard line of the Aces, and looks like Archers will have a 1st and 10 to start off this offensive series at the Aces' 44-yard line. So only a net gain of about a dozen yards for the Aces on that punt. And back on offense, here come the Archers. Ultimus working out of the shotgun. High snap, gets it, tosses it out to number 24. Number 24, Reed Leasty. And Leasty gets about half of what they need for a 1st down. Let's see, they're going to say he got about 7 on that one. 2nd and 3. Gets down to the 37-yard line of the Aces. Ultimus, another high snap. This time he'll keep it himself. Working his way through traffic. Ultimus dives inside the 30-yard line down to about the 28, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Move the chains for the Archers. 9:06 to go, and it's a 1st and 10 for Antwerp as they advance to the Aces' 28-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the Archers. Ultimus puts a man in motion, hands it off. Again, that's Leasty. Leasty tries to turn the corner, doesn't quite make it. He'll still pick up a couple down near the 25-yard line. And a flag on the play. So a flag down at about the 27-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense.
And it'll be a defensive face mask penalty against the Aces. Personal foul, so that'll be the 15-yard variety. Which will move the ball even deeper into Aces territory. And it'll be a 1st down for the Archers. And that'll be down inside the 15-yard line now at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 Antwerp. Ultimus rolling out. Puts the ball in the air, caught, and touchdown, Antwerp. Didn't take them long at all that time. They move right down the field. They take advantage of a 15-yard face mask against the Aces, and they'll punch it in. It'll be 27-0 pending the conversion attempt. Ty Jackson, again, handling the kicking chores for the extra point conversions here tonight. And that's another one that splits the uprights. So Mr. Jackson goes 4 for 4 with his extra point attempts. And with 8 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in our first half, it's the Antwerp Archers now leading the Hicksville Aces 28-0. Take a moment here. Brian and I are both taking a moment here to sit down for a couple of seconds and grab a drink of soda. That hits the spot. We had the volleyball action that we covered with the Lady Aces and Antwerp earlier this week. We got a bit of a break, too. I think the next home match isn't until like the 15th of September, which I believe is Patrick Henry coming to town. I think it's on a Thursday, but we'll be in the red zone for that one. So the Aces looking to receive the football once again with a little over 8 minutes to work with. Down 28-0 here at Antwerp Archers Field. That one comes down caught. That's Steffel. Nope, I take that back. It was Langham, looking at the wrong thing. And Langham out to about the 35-yard line. So the Aces at their own 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Looking to get that goose egg off the scoreboard here at Archers Field tonight. Balzer almost muffs the snap, but hangs on to it, puts the ball in the air. It's caught. Out to about the 45-yard line, close to a 1st down. Langham makes the grab, and I think he's going to move the chains for the he does. So Langham with a 10-yard reception gets the Aces a fresh set of downs, moves out to the 45-yard line. Balzer gets the snap, drops back, looks downfield, got a man, puts the ball in the air, and Klima, the intended receiver, he was looking for maybe a flag, but really it was incidental contact. He got his legs tangled up with number 21, Landon Brewer, for the Archers, and that slowed him down just enough to not be able to get to that ball. And he said there was a good no call. They just got their feet tangled together. Incidental contact. And the Archers called their first timeout of the game. That leaves both Hicksville and Antwerp with 2 timeouts for the remainder of the half. Timeout on the field with 7:28 to go in the second quarter. And Antwerp leading the Aces 28-0. Bill Murphy, Brian Williams bringing you the action tonight here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Live from Aces Field. A big thank you again to the Antwerp Athletic Department, their athletic director, Mr. Ultimus, for giving us the space, letting us be here tonight. We really appreciate it. Thanks again to all of our underwriters, too. They really help out a lot when we are on the road covering the away games, including, of course, our platinum level underwriter that basically underwrites all of our operations here on Hicksville Community Television, our good friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated in Hicksville, Ohio. Find out about the solutions that they have available for business and industry. And just how great a company they are. You can check them out online at www.arcsolinc.com. Cannot thank them enough for their platinum level underwriting support. All right, here we go. Balzer hands it off, powering forward. That's Green. Green will get out to about the 48-yard line. A third down now for the Aces. After Green's carry, it's 3rd and 7. Signals come in from the sideline. Green will stay in the backfield with Balzer, also joined by Bronson Graber, number 3. He's the other split back there with Balzer. He'll put Langham in motion. Hand the ball to Langham. Langham turns the corner, and they're going to bring him down just across the 50. He gets about the 49-yard line of the Archers. It's going to be short of first down yardage. It'll be a 4th and about 4, it looks like, for the Aces. The ball at the 49-yard line. They need to get to the Archers 45 to move the chains. Clock continues to roll. Quick substitution as Graber will come out and Caden Steffel will come in for the Aces. They'll look to go for it here on 4th down. They're down 4 scores, so they need to get some points. Balzer puts the ball in the air. That's going to be close. We'll see where they mark it. Langham caught the ball, and they're going to say that he was just across the 45-yard line. So that'll move the chains and get the Aces a fresh set of downs. They needed that. It'll be 1st and 10 Hicksville now from the Archers 44-yard line. They'll move the chains. Clock continues to roll. Under 5.5 minutes to go here before halftime. Balzer fakes the pitch back to Green. Keeps the ball himself. Brody working through traffic. He might pick up a yard, maybe 2. We'll see where they mark him. I'm going to say it looks like about 1.5 yards. Give him credit for 2. It'll be 2nd and about 8 for the Aces, as Brody will get the ball down to about the 42-yard line. Balzer drops back to throw again, puts the ball in the air. And that'll be incomplete. A lot of the Aces fans calling for the flag. A little bit of an early hit they felt.
Holding on the offense, number 57, 10 yards, 2nd down.
But instead, the Aces will get called for a holding foul, which will back them up. Spot foul, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. And that's going to put the ball back on the 45-yard line of Hicksville. So they're back on their own end of the field with a long 2nd and 21. So the Aces getting the flag and backing themselves up to their own 45-yard line. 2nd and long for Hicksville. Balzer pitches it to Green. Green back to about the 45-yard line and not much more. That'll make it a 3rd and 21 now for Hicksville. Down to 4 minutes to go here before halftime. The clock rolling. We'll see what the coaching staff for Hicksville has sent in as the play. Balzer throws it quickly and incomplete. Langham, the intended receiver, but not able to get control of the ball before it hits the turf, and that's going to bring out the punting unit. It'll be 4th and 21, so Balzer will drop back to punt it away yet again this evening. 3.5 minutes to go here, and the Aces getting ready to punt. 4th and very long. Balzer gets his foot to it. A flag on the return. That was number 21, which is Landon Brewer with the return. The flag at the 32-yard line of the Archers.
During the return, I hold it. Number 13, 10 yards from the spot. First down.
So move it back 10 yards. It'll go back to about the 22-yard line, and that is where Antwerp will take over. 1st and 10. They committed the holding foul. So back them up 10. So Antwerp takes over on offense once again. 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. Carson Altimus looking over his offensive set. Gets the snap. Altimus fakes, then puts the ball in the air. It's all through the hands, and that's lucky for the Aces. That would have been trouble if he'd have made that catch. That was number 13, Caden Winslow. Winslow had it right through his hands. He'd have been in the end zone if he'd made that grab, so the Aces can breathe a sigh of relief on that one. Clock will stop, 3:15 to go here before halftime with the incomplete pass. And the Archers offense will reset. Quick handoff, that's Leasty. Leasty, little juke move, stays on his feet. Leasty clear around on the far side. Leasty, some daylight in front of him. Leasty turning on the Jets, and they'll get him just enough to get him to step out of bounds right around the 20-yard line. Balzer was the one that got a hand on him and knocked him out of bounds, but not before another big gain for the Archers. We'll see where they mark him on the far sideline. And it looks like it's going to be at about the 22, 23-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line for the Antwerp Archers. 3:02 to go, and Antwerp leading the Aces here late in the second quarter, 28-0. And we'll wait for, was there a flag I didn't see?
Yeah.
Okay, there might have been a flag. Okay, I apologize. I didn't see it.
Illegal participation on the defense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
So that's illegal participation on the defense, and that's a 15-yard penalty. So I'm going to be honest, I haven't heard that one very many times. I'm not sure exactly what that is. I'm going to guess somebody from the sideline did something, or somebody participated on the defense that shouldn't have. And that takes the ball down to the 11-yard line for the Archers. 1st and 10. So the big gain from Leasty gets another 15 tacked on at the end. That hurts. Ouch. Altimus dropping back. Altimus looking downfield. Altimus rolls out, puts the ball in the air, and throws it out of bounds. Stops the clock, 2:55. He'll pick himself up off the turf. And they'll reset and get ready for 2nd and 10 from the 11-yard line. So the Archers can get a first down. They get the ball down to about the 1-yard line. Ultimus taking his time, puts the ball in the air, and that's just an easy toss right over the middle, right into the hands of Parker Moore, and Moore from 11 yards out puts it into the end zone. Touchdown, Archers, to make it 34-0. Conversion attempt pending. Jackson will set up again. Gets his foot into it. Good looking kick, and it is indeed good. So 5 unanswered touchdowns in the first half from the Archers have put them on top of the Aces 35-0 with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go here before halftime. And unless the Aces can put some points on the board, that means that they're going to be faced with the running clock for the second half at this point. So for our viewers from Antwerp, because Hicksville Community Television, of course, is on Mediacom Channel 12 in both Hicksville and Antwerp. They're having a good homecoming, and we welcome all of you to the live stream. Hope you are enjoying the game tonight. Why wouldn't you be? Again, it's a great homecoming night for the Archers. Beautiful night here at Archers Field, too. It was, from our vantage point, it was very sunny and bright earlier, and a little bit warm, but sun has gone down. And things are cooling off up here. And, again, just a beautiful summer night for football. Or I should say late summer. Yeah, it's not fall officially yet, I don't think. So the Aces will get ready to get the football back. They've got a lot of work to do to get themselves back into this football game. Short kick. Caught at about the 35-yard line. Graber with the return. And they'll put the ball at about the, let's see where they mark it here. It's going to be about the 37-yard line of the Archers. 1st and 10 for the Aces. Again, with 2:47 to go before halftime. Brody Balzer remaining at the quarterback position. Aaron Klima played the first quarter from the QB slot. And that's going to be a keeper for Balzer. He'll get across the 40-yard line out to about the 41. And we've got a player down and an official timeout. So it looks like one of the Aces kind of got his bell rung on that play. He's laying on the field. Can't see who it is at this point. He's going to roll himself up. That's number 70, Alex Gordon. And he's making his way off. A little gingerly, but under his own power, and not looking too worse for the wear. So Gordon will come out, and Aces will head back out onto the field. Two and a half minutes to go before halftime. Aces are down again 35-0 to the Archers here at Archers Field. And looking at a 2nd and 6. Hicksville with the ball. Another keeper for Balzer. He'll dive out close to the 45-yard line, where he'll be marked down. That'll give him a 3rd down and about 2 yards to go. So 3rd and 2 for the Aces. Under 2 minutes to go now before halftime. There's a snap. Quick handoff to Green. And Green battling towards, and I think he's going to move the chains. They're getting a little concerned. The coaching staff is adjacent to us here in the visitors' press box, and they were getting a little concerned about the time expiring on the play clock, but the Ace is able to get the ball snapped before that time ran out. And Green with a strong carry to get them their 1st down at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 Aces. And again, Balzer's going to hand the ball off out to midfield. Green with another carry. Green will get it out to the 50-yard line. Pickup of 2 to make it 2nd and 8. 45 seconds to go here before halftime. And the Aces taking their time, not concerned at all about the time going off the clock at this point. Balzer, again a handoff, and maybe a yard. Green will get it to the 49-yard line of the Archers. That may well be the last play of the 1st half, as we are under 10 seconds. And we'll see if the Aces can get one off here real quick. And they do. And there's a flag. And I think that's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be a false start. It's going to be a false start against the Aces with 0.4 of a second. So back them up 5, and they will have half a second, so they'll be able to snap the ball and maybe get one more play in before halftime. And that'll do it. They'll start, well, time will expire, so we've reached the end of the 1st half here at Archers Field, and our halftime score, it's the homestanding Antwerp Archers on homecoming night, leading the Hicksville Aces 35-0, the halftime score. Again, we want to say a big thank you to all of our underwriters making our coverage possible here on Hicksville Community Television. Our platinum level supporter, that is ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, and online at www.arcsolinc.com. And all of our diamond level underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to the Hicksville Pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, your good neighbor pharmacy. And APT Manufacturing Solutions in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at www.aptmfg.com/careers. It's halftime, and the Aces Pride and the Archers marching bands are going to be doing some entertainment. We're going to keep the live stream going again, but they're facing in the other direction. We're on the visitors' side of the field. But we're going to disconnect the headset microphones and go down to the field mics. And then Brian and I will be back, and we'll have all the second half action coming your way right here on HIX-TV.
But what I do that defines me. It's Batman.
don't want him to be overshadowed. We have an amazing percussion section tonight, but Roger Sanders is playing the cowbell with as much enthusiasm as he has. Our next song might be the most well-known sports anthem of all time, but it wasn't until 1977 when the Chicago White Sox organist began to play it every time one of their players went yard. Today it's a staple at all sporting events. Here is Na-na-na, hey hey, goodbye. Close out the show, the Archers conduct team into their archives for this fan favorite. Here is Barbara.
I don't think I saw the second one, or third one. Yeah. I usually wait until there's 2 minutes back to back. Thank you for supporting the 2022 Antwerp Marching Archers and alumni. Tip your waiters and waitresses, have your pets spayed and neutered, and be safe going home.
Parkview Sports Medicine is the area's largest integrated sports medicine team, specialized in serving every level of athlete. With certified athletic trainers in your schools, performance training, access to athletic physical therapists, and other orthopedic physicians, the Ortho Express Walk-in Clinic and the area's only certified sports dietitian, Parkview Sports Medicine is the most comprehensive sports medicine team in the region. Best of all, our navigators coordinate your care during each step of your journey with Parkview Sports Medicine. Learn more at parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Parkview Sports Medicine, become more. If you know someone who is unable to attend tonight's game, tell them to tune into mysports.live. Every home football game is on the network right now live or can be replayed anytime. Look for mysports.live using your smart TV, Roku, Fire Stick, or by logging on with any device by searching mysports.live.
Switch. I'll wait till it's a few more minutes back then.
Thank you.
We'll start with it's weird. So I'm worried that it might affect the iPad. We welcome you back to Archer's Field as we're under a minute away from getting the second half of action underway here in this week number 4 varsity football game. And another tough night so far for the Aces. They came in to this game 0-3 and are trailing now by 35 points, 35-0 here at halftime, which means that the Aces will be having to deal with, amongst other things, not only the scoreboard deficit, but also running clock will be in effect, which makes it even tougher for a team to get back into a game. But the good news is that if they were able to score a touchdown and an unanswered touchdown to make it 35-7, they'd be able to get the clock back to normal operations. So Bill Murphy and Brian Williams here with you. Again, we're in the visitors' press box. A big thank you to the Antwerp Athletic Department for giving us the space and allowing us to be here to bring you coverage of the game. We appreciate that so very much. Again, we're on the visitors' side, up in the visitors' press box, and got a little bit of a confined area, but we're making the best of it. I think we've done okay so far. Aces will be kicking off to the Archers to start the third quarter. Again, our coverage underwritten by ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, and the Hicksville Pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Aces getting ready to kick the ball off to the Archers for the first time tonight. And it's a low liner. It'll be scooped up back at about the 24-yard line. And Ultimus will just take a knee right there. Oscar Camacho, number 15, the kicker for the Aces. So it's our first opportunity to call his name tonight. So it'll be 1st and 10 Archers from their own 24-yard line as we get the third quarter up and running here tonight. And again, clock's already rolling. Again, they only stop it for somebody scores, change of possession, somebody calls a timeout. Very, very few instances that will stop the clock once the running clock has been instituted. And so this second half might move very, very quickly. Ultimus throws it out, caught. That's number 13, Caden Winslow. Winslow across the 30-yard line on the far side of the field. That'll be a gain of about 6. Well, they're going to say he got out to the 31-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and 3 for the Archers. And again, Antwerp can afford to take their time here. They can huddle up, and like I said, they can just keep that clock rolling. It's going to roll no matter what. So again, they're in no real hurry. They only need to really pay attention to the play clock. High snap. Quarterback keeper. Ultimus working his way through traffic. Ultimus across midfield. He's got a clear lane down the sideline. Ultimus turns on the jets and he's gone. Ultimus all the way into the end zone. So that one about, 68 yards into the end zone to make it 41-0. So the Archers don't waste any time here in this third quarter, and they start off by putting another big nail into the Aces' coffin, looking to go up 42-0 with this kick. And that one is no good. That's the first one he's missed tonight. Ty Jackson is now 5 out of 6 in the PAT category. And we'll get ready for a change of possession, so that will stop the clock with 10 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in quarter number 3. Again, they'll stop the clock so that the offensive team can come off and the defensive team can come on, as the case may be, or whatever, and they'll get ready to kick it off to the Aces. So Hicksville comes out onto the field to get ready to get the football back, down 41-0 now. And here come the Archers. They'll be teeing it up at the 40-yard line. Landon Brewer going to be the kicker, number 21 for the Archers. And that will come down and get snatched up back at about the 24-yard line. And out to maybe the 32, 33. We'll see where they officially mark it. Now they're going to say actually the 35-yard line. So we'll see where they mark the ball officially. They're going to put it at the 34-yard line. It'll be first and 10 Hicksville. As soon as they set the ball in place, the clock begins to roll again. 9.5 minutes to go now in quarter number 3. Langham with Green, the back beside him in the backfield. Two guys out wide on either side of the line. Balzer looking downfield, puts the ball in the air, and it's picked off. Intercepted by the Archers. That was number 3, Camden Fuller, with the INT as the Aces turn the ball over for the first time tonight. And the Archers will go back on offense with a first and 10 on their own 33-yard line. And again, the clock will stop briefly. 9:07 left in quarter number 3 for the teams to switch over for the change of possession. And they'll start the clock back up again. Nothing doing there. Number 3 is Cam Fuller, and he is in there at the quarterback position now. Or at least I believe he is. Fuller's behind. And that's going to be a late hit, yep. Camden Fuller took the ball out to the 35-yard line, stepped out of bounds, and then got a late hit from the Aces. That'll draw the flag. So they'll get some extra yardage tacked on. And again, the clock is rolling the entire time.
Number 55, defense. 15-yard penalty, first down.
So Taylor gets the flag, and that'll move the ball all the way to midfield. As we go under 7 minutes to play in the game. Actually, in the quarter. Did I say in the game? I'm sorry. Again, new quarterback. That's number 3 for the Archers. Puts a man in motion. Fuller hands the ball off. That was to Tavin Shaw. Shaw will get back to about the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, second and 10. Looks like we are going to see some of the younger players, at least on the Antwerp side. And we'll see if the Aces start working in some of the underclassmen as well here. Snap, quick handoff. Ball carried by number 2, Dane Shaw. Shaw across midfield into Aces territory. Some positive yardage there. Looks like he'll get about 3. So make it 3rd and about 7 now for the Archers. So 3rd and long for Antwerp, but they're in the driver's seat here, up 41-0, and slipped as the ball comes towards him, and that's going to bring up 4th down for Antwerp. So the Aces will switch personnel and get ready to get the punt. Archers in punt formation. Takes his time and puts his foot into it. Ball comes down and it's grabbed right at about the 5-yard line. And not much in the way of a return. So the Aces will get the ball back, but it'll be deep in their end of the field. Clock will stop briefly with 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go in quarter number 3 as the Aces will get ready to get back on offense. They're going to have a long way to go when we get back into action here. It will be 1st and 10, and they're going to put the ball right on the 5-yard line. So the Aces in the shadow of their goalposts here with a 1st and 10, needing to get a little room to maneuver here. Don't want a bad snap in this end of the field. Balzer back to the line of scrimmage and nothing much more. Balzer gets back out to about the 5-yard line, make it 2nd and 10. Balzer and Green in the backfield. Brody dropping back, puts the ball in the air, and it looks like a catch. That was, I believe, Steffel, number 5. Caden Steffel gets out to about the 11-yard line, just past the 10. Gain of about 5, call it 3rd and 4. Another quick handoff. Green battling away, but not much there. Green, we'll see if he gets close to 1st down yardage. They're going to say he's within a yard. It's 4th and 1 for the Aces at the 14-yard line. The Aces need to get across the 15 to move the chains. So 4th down, only a yard to go, but deep in their end of the field, and it looks like the Aces are going to be punting it away. Balzer standing back on his own 5-yard line. He kicks towards the sideline, and it'll go out of bounds somewhere around the 32, 33-yard line, and that'll be 1st and 10 for the Archers. 2:04 to go, and again a brief stoppage of the running clock while they switch teams or change of possession. So here come the Archers as we go under 2 minutes to play in the quarter. Long count, snap. They've got the freshman quarterback out there now. Nothing doing there, and it'll be a loss of a few yards. The freshman quarterback is Hampton Rogie. He is a 5'10 freshman. Where's number 6? I hope I'm pronouncing his last name correctly, R-O-G-G-E. I'm thinking it's Rogie, but if not, I apologize. Archers will break huddle. Rogie with the snap, quick toss, and over the head of his intended receiver, incomplete. Bring up 3rd down and 13. And one of the aces getting up a little gimpy and heading towards the sideline. That's number 57, Carl Rupert. And we'll see if they get another play off here before time expires in the 3rd quarter, down to 20 seconds. And it doesn't look like it. They must have enough time to let the play clock expire and not have to take a penalty. And that'll do it. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. So the Archers score again early on in the 3rd quarter to go up 41-0. And that's the score after 3. We've got 12 minutes of football left here from Archer Field. But again, at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's the homestanding Archers on homecoming night, leading the Aces 41-0. Well, between quarters, again, we want to say another big thank you to one of our Diamond level supporters underwriting all of our Aces sports coverage here on Hicksville Community Television. That's the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. They've been underwriting our Aces sports broadcast here on HIX-TV for, I think it's either 13 or 14 years now. And we cannot thank them enough. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick and Jim Schmidt Ford in Hicksville, Ohio, the Jim Schmidt truck lot. They're online at jimschmidtauto.com. I want to thank them so very much for their continued support. Remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, brand new pre-owned car, truck, van, SUV, check out the selection at Jim Schmidt. You can either stop by the lots or check the entire dealer inventory online. Remember, it's always about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. All right, back into action. Rogie, catch is made by number 8, Tavin Shaw. So Rogie gets the ball into the hands of Shaw, and he gets back to about the line of scrimmage to bring up 4th and long. And in all likelihood, the punt team will come out for the Archers. They are looking to drop back to punt. Aces. One man back deep to receive. High snap. Kick away. And it's going to just go into the end zone. It'll be a touchback, and the Aces will take over at the 20-yard line. I think that was number 21, Braden Dix, that just let it go into the end zone. And so they'll put the ball at the 20, and that's where the Aces will set up shop, 1st and 10. Clock stops. It's 11 minutes and 1 second to go in this contest. And again, as soon as the Aces come out with their offensive team and get set, they'll blow the whistle, and the clock will start rolling. And there we go. Quick handoff. He breaks free, heads towards the end zone, and he's going to get knocked down. I think he's going to stay in bounds. A nice carry. That's Camden Walter, number 22, Walter. Takes it inside the 30-yard line down to near the 25. I think that's where they're going to put the football, right on the 25-yard line, where it'll be first and 10 Aces. Now a score here will not be enough to take the running clock off, I don't believe. I think they would have to score twice to get, I think it's 30 points or more. Flag on the play, though, so I guess they picked it up and waved it off. Okay. So it will be first and 10 from the 25-yard line. Cross Zedike in there as quarterback, number 34. And encroachment, it looks like. So that'll move it down. It'll be first and 5 now from the 20-yard line. So Zedike gets him 5 easy yards. Takes the snap. Hand off, nothing doing. Pick him up. That was number 80. That's Devin Allen for the Aces. It'll be second and 6 as Allen loses a yard. Zedike hands off this time to Walter. Camden. It'll be brought down about 24, 25-yard line. We'll see what kind of forward progress they give him. And that's going to be back near the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd down and 9. Snap to Zedike, drops back, looks down, puts the ball in the air. Caught and dropped immediately. And he gets knocked down again by his own guys. I think that's Brendan Metz, number 6, with the grab. Or was that Langham? I think it's Metz, number 6. That'll get the Aces a first down all the way down to the 13-yard line. We go under 7 minutes to go in the game. Cross Zedike in at quarterback, pitching it out. Ball carried by number 22 heading towards the end zone. Camden Walter gets inside the 10 and down to near the 6-yard line, it looks like. Pickup of about 6 yards to make it 2nd and 4. From the 7-yard line is where they're going to spot him. So the Aces underclassmen looking to put some points on the scoreboard, get rid of that goose egg. As they've got themselves a 2nd and 4, and they're in the red zone at the 7-yard line of the Archers. Zedike's going to hang on to it himself, turns the corner, heads towards the end zone, battling forward. No indication of a score. So he's going to be close, but he doesn't break the plane. Down to the 1 yard line, where it'll be first and goal for the Aces. So Zedike gets down to the 1 yard line and a first and goal. See if the Aces can punch it in here. High snap. Zedike controls it. And well, that took away some of the momentum, and he's going to be brought down around the 4 or 5 yard line. He had to take too much time to jump up and grab that ball and get it under control, and that gave the defense just the time they needed to be able to hone in on him. So that'll move it back. I'm going to say he's actually only went back to the 3, so it'll be second and goal from the 3 yard line now for the Aces. Zedike's going to hang on to it himself again. He's going to head towards the end zone, and he goes in. Cross Zedike from 3 yards out. Touchdown, Hicksville Aces. There we go. So at least the Aces won't be getting shut out here at Archer Field tonight, as Cross Zedike on the quarterback keeper punches it into the end zone to get the Aces on the scoreboard. It's 41-6 now. Not enough points to again remove the or to cancel out the running clock. Aces are going to go for 2 here. Zedike pitching it out and still on his feet, but it's nope, not going to work. Pitched it out to Camden Walter, and Walter just not able to get to the end zone. So the conversion attempt fails. The score remains 41-6 with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the contest. And the Aces will get ready to kick it off to the Archers. And we may see one of the famed onside kicks coming up here shortly on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Bill and Brian, glad to have you with us. Again, we'll wrap things up here at the end of the game. Quick post-game. Get ourselves packed up because we got a long walk to the car. so we'll get things packed up and head on out of here for the evening. Archers are on the field ready to get the ball back. Like I said, we'll see what the Aces are going to do with this kick. Brody Balzer out there right now setting up the tee. So we'll see if we're going to see a squib kick here, if they're going to put their leg into it. We'll find out shortly. There's the whistle, and here we go. Balzer, a little short hopper. And the Archers are just going to fall on it. Back at about the 20, looks like about the 26-yard line. Clock will stop 4.5 minutes. We're going to keep the clock rolling. Oh, it's because he fell on it. Yeah, okay. Bring it out and see where they place it officially. Looks to be about the 27, 28-yard line, 28. First and 10 at the 28-yard line for the Antwerp Archers. Again, they've got their freshman Hampton Rogie out there working the QB slot right now, getting some game experience. Quick handoff. Nothing there. Carrier was number 12, which is Ty Jackson. Ty, of course, has got his fair share of points tonight. He kicked 5 extra points. He's 5 for 6 in the extra point conversion kicks tonight. So Jackson gets him back to the line of scrimmage where it'll remain first and 10. Excuse me, it'll be second and 10. First and 10. Ugh. Must be getting late. Second and 10 for the Archers. Rogie with the snap. Another handoff. And again, they'll chase him down with minimal gain. I think it was Jackson again. I don't know if he made any positive yardage, or I'm going to say it'll be 3rd and about 9 now. Third and 9 for the Archers. Clock rolling. We're at 2.5 minutes left in the game. Snap. Rogie hands it off again. This time he's got some running room and is going to get some good positive yardage out across the 35 to about the 37, maybe 38-yard line. And that was Dane Shaw with the carry, number 2. And that'll get him a fresh set of downs. Shaw gets out to the 39-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Antwerp. As we're closing in on 90 seconds left in the contest here tonight. Rogie. Long count. Another quick handoff. Not much there. I think that was Shaw with the carry once again. Yep, number 2, Dane Shaw. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10, and we'll go under a minute in this football game. Which means that they can work the play clock and probably just run a couple more snaps. This will be a 2nd down snap, and they can do a 3rd down snap, and that should do it for this game. Rogie will hand it off again. This time the ball carrier number 12, Ty Jackson. Jackson still on his feet. Jackson finds a seam. Jackson with a hole, and they get him around the ankles and bring him down at about the 35-yard line. Ty Jackson bounced off a few defenders. I thought they had him, and he breaks free, and he'll rumble down to about the 35-yard line. There's an ace down on the field, back at about the 45 on the Aces side of the field. And they blow the whistle, and that's how the game is going to end. So that does it. They'll get the injured player off the field. Time expires, and the Antwerp Archers, winners in their homecoming game tonight, as they knock off the visiting Aces 41-6. And with the loss, the Aces will fall to 0-4 on this football season. Well, they'll check out the injured player, and they'll get ready to congratulate each other. And we will wrap up our coverage as well. We got some thank yous that we want to pass along here as we close out tonight's live stream broadcast. First off, again, a big, huge thank you to the athletic department here at Antwerp High School for allowing us to be here, giving us the space in the visitors' press box. We appreciate that so very much. Can't thank them enough for that. And again, real pleasure to be here. We always enjoy coming to Antwerp, and kind of neat being here on homecoming night too. We weren't expecting homecoming anywhere on week number 4, and they're going to have a good homecoming night too with the victory here this evening. Thanks also to all of our underwriters making our coverage possible. Our platinum level supporter, ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park on Industrial Drive. As a matter of fact, you can find out about the solutions they have for business and industry by checking them out online at www.arcsolinc.com. Thanks also to all of our diamond level supporters underwriting all of our Aces Sports broadcasts. They include the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Our good friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions in Hicksville's Industrial Park, looking to hire some people. Yep, you could become a part of the APT family. Check out the opportunities available online at www.aptmfg.com/careers. And of course, the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, with a full-service pharmacy for you and your family, medical equipment available, over-the-counter medications, and more. Find out by stopping by or give them a call at 419-542-6218. Thanks again to all of our underwriters for helping make our coverage possible, especially when we go on the road for the away games, as we have done here tonight. And most of all, I want to thank all of you for joining us again. Hope you enjoyed the live coverage from here at Archer's Field in Antwerp, Ohio. So with that, do want to let you know our next broadcast. Let me see. I believe our next broadcast is coming up on Tuesday. We'll have a live stream on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page. That'll be at 5 p.m., and it's going to be the debut of junior high football action, coming to you live from Aces Field on Tuesday afternoon. So until then, again, your final score one last time tonight in week number 4. It's the Antwerp Archers defeating the Hicksville Aces 41-6, the final score. And for Brian Williams, running the iPad Pro camera, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing all of you a very good night and good sports.